Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 14 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the J1 League. We're at home to Vissel Kobe in our first match of the episode, and then away to our former club, Kashima Antlers, in the second match of the episode. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Vissel Kobe is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team, and it is Lima in goal. Back four is Chano, Richards, Fujita and Rogério. It is Oba behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield, Ugachukwu on the left, Sasaki on the right and Ihor Hladki up front. So let's submit the team. I'm going to give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to focus on the credit given by the media recently. I'm going to agree with him, so we'll point the finger and go with that. And let's get out there and see if we can start the episode off with a victory. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll see how things go, and then we will react accordingly. It is a massive opportunity for us playing against the league leaders if we can take it and win the match. As Cano crosses it in and we get it clear, but Cano has it again. Comes forward. Iwata. Di Carato. It's played back to halfway. Shinomura. They work it to Di Canato again. And now it's on the left hand side. Watanabe to Chinomura. And it's played through by Davison. They get the shot away. Yoshinari Kigi puts it in the back of the net. It is Nagoya Grampus 0, Vissel Kobe 1. This is not ideal. I think we're going to have to go attacking. Not very, just normally attacking. We're definitely going to have to demand more. And we're going to need to work out what subs we need to make to try and fix this. Chano definitely looks like one of the ones that's going to have to come off. As we win the header, but it's given away. And now Suzuki brings it clear for us. Finds Ugachukwu. Into Suzuki again, out to the right for Rogério. Cuts inside. Lays it off and it's given away, and our opponents bring it over the halfway line. Di Carato cuts inside, and we've conceded a penalty. I thought it was a fair challenge, but referee's given the spot kick, and VAR says no, so it is no penalty and a goal kick. Lima to Fujita. Suzuki. It's played into Hladki, but he's given away possession, although we've won it straight back. Now Suzuki to Uno. Lays it into Ugachukwu. He finds the back of the net. And if this counts, then this is a monumental few minutes to turn the match around. It doesn't. It is disallowed. It remains 1-0 to Vissel Kobe. And we still have work to do. Hladki is struggling in the match, to say the least. He's not the only one. Rogério with the ball forward down the right-hand channel. Sasaki gives the ball away. It's cleared over the halfway line. And Di Carato gets to the byline, holds it up and finds Yonakura. Di Carato, and we get the ball behind for the corner. 31 minutes gone, and it is all Vissel Kobe at the moment. So I am going to demand more again. As Cano finds Davison. It's laid off to Tanike. Cleared away. Suzuki, and the highlight comes to an end. And we're going to need to find a little bit more here. We are, as it stands, 4 points adrift at the top. Yonekura with the ball in, header away. Oba heads clear, but only as far as Kano. Yonekura's cross, and it's cleared away, flicked on, and then Davison takes it off Suzuki, and our opponents come again. Shinomura to Watanabe, who shoots and clears the crossbar by some distance. Hladky's had a complete nightmare in the first half, as has Rogerio, the right back, but they're not on their own. So there's only so much we can do here. We've been terrible. What do we absolutely need to do? Hladky's got to come off. We'll bring on Takasaki. We'll take off Rogerio. And bring on Hirao. I'll move Chano to right back. It's not ideal, but I don't see what choice I've got. And in fact, Chano isn't playing that well either. So what I'm going to do is put Taguchi in at right back. And I'm also going to take Oba off. And bring on Yuyama. I'll drop Suzuki back. And we'll take Ugachukwu off for Satake. So that is all 5 changes made at half time, which, given that we're losing, I'm not too fussed about. Let's demand more, send a bit of a message, and see if we can get back into the game. We're still trailing by that 5th minute Kakigi goal for Vissel Kobe, and we've won possession back deep in our own half. Taguchi to Fujita, into Yoyama. Taguchi crosses halfway. It's played into Takasaki, who holds it up. It's played back to Suzuki, and he's played it all the way back to the keeper. At least we've still got the ball. Richards plays it to Hirao. And Uno back to Richards, and then Fujita. Play forward for Yuyama, and then on to Suzuki. Turned round the corner to Takasaki, back to Hirao. Hirao pulls it back, and Satake sets up Yuyama. The referee's got his arm in the air, signalling for an offside. Surely we can't have a second goal disallowed. Yes, we have. It still remains 1-0. And again, I'm going to demand more. So we've had 2 goals disallowed now. We trail 1-0. Tamura with the throw-in. And Koyama to Iwata. Into Tanike. And Koyama. Kano. Into the box. Kano is taken out by Takumi. And this is going to be a penalty. This is not going to be overturned. There you go. That's a penalty. And it's down to the keeper now to be a hero and keep us in the match. Can you do it for me, Lima? No. He's gone the wrong way. And Kakigi has his second goal. And it is Nagoya Grampus 0. Vissel Kobe 2. So this is one that we're just going to have to put down to experience and forget about and move on. Right, let's berate the lads for a really poor performance as we enter the last 10 minutes. And now it's Okamura. Okamura again crosses it in, and Lima comes out, claims that between the 6-yard line and the penalty spot, bowls it out to Fujita, finds Taguchi, Uyama onto Suzuki, allowed to run to Sasaki, into Takasaki, and Badiane makes the save to preserve their 2-0 lead. Uyama with a corner though, and that's headed away comfortably, and the highlight comes to an end. Now, berate again. Badiane's clearance downfield. We've won it back. Takasaki out to Sasaki. Sasaki holds it up, plays it back to Taguchi. Suzuki, and the shot pings off the crossbar and goes over. Into the last couple of minutes, we trail 2-0. The game's dead and buried. There's no coming back from this. And our opponents have got a corner. Yonekura's ball in. And Koyama makes it 3-0. And if there was any doubt before, there's absolutely none now. That is it. And there you go. Full time. Nagoya Grampus 0. Vissel Kobe 3. I'll be back with the second match of today's episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time it is an away match against our former employers, Kashima Antlers. Team for this one, Lima in goal. Back four is Chano, Kawase, Fujita and Shugio. Richards behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield. Ogachukwu on the left. Hladki on the right. Takasaki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants a much better performance from them tonight. So do I. So we will point the finger and agree with that. And let's get out there and do it. So as always, first 10 minutes, see how it goes. And then after that, we will react accordingly. We absolutely need to win it. At the moment, we're 4 points behind Vissel Kobe, and they've got a game in hand on us as well. So we absolutely cannot afford to give up any more ground. As Shugio plays it to Suzuki, back to Richards. Richards shoots, cannons against the crossbar, and the ball is put out for a throw-in. Highlight is continuing. Chano with the throw-in. Uno plays it back. Richards. And it's cleared away. Hosokawa launches it forward. We win the header, but the highlight comes to an immediate end. And now it is Uno again. Plays it back to Kawase. Shugio to Richards. Hladki, who is on the right rather than his usual centre-forward berth. And the header from Ogachukwu is just over the top. And the highlight comes to an end. So far, we've had the better of it, but we've got nothing to show for it yet. And now Richards plays it into Uno. And the ball forward frees Ogachukwu, but the keeper is out to claim it. Naldo. And he's going to bowl this one out, I think. He does. Bowls it short to Rio. And Kano plays it back to... Ito. Now, Kozumi. Suzuki to Hosokawa. On to Mitsuhira. But Shugio's won it back, and then we give it away, and we're under immediate pressure, And Terada finds the back of the net for Kashima Antlers. There is a query over an offside. And it has been given as offside. It remains 0-0. So we'll demand more. And hopefully we can start to exert some dominance over the game. There hasn't been a valid shot on target yet. But we've had 5 attempts to their 1. So we are marginally on top. But it is all relative. We've got literally nothing to show for that perceived dominance. Hosokawa plays it back to his keeper. And Naldo finds Ito. And they work it to Yamamoto onto Kano. Kano's cross. Header away. And Mitsuhira gives it straight to Suzuki. We get it forward. Suzuki again. Goes to Chano onto Ugachukwu. And he is forced inside. Finds Chano. And that's taken a massive deflection. So I think it's an own goal. It is. Koizumi. Own goal. And it is Kashima Antlers 0. Nagoya Grampus 1. And that is the half-time score. So, going well. Capable of better. Any changes at half-time? Yes, I'm going to make 2. One is going to be Fujita for Oba. And I'll move Sam Richards into the defensive lineup. And we'll also change. We'll put Ihor Hladky up front. And we'll take Takasaki off. And bring on Taguchi. I think. Yeah, we'll bring on Taguchi. And that will do. So out for the second half. To see if we can build on that first half performance. As you can see, gap now down to 2 points. Albeit with Vissel Kobe having that game in hand. So if we can hold on to this win, it will at least keep us within striking distance. Now, Chano with the throw-in to Ugachukwu. Uno gets his cross in, and Hladky shoots but can't keep it down, and it's over the bar and out for a goal kick. So 65 minutes gone. Ugachukwu's going to have to come off. So that will be our third change. And I'm going to bring on Uyama. As Hladky comes forward down the right hand side. So it looks like he hasn't entirely shaken off his winger duties. And that shot goes just wide. And now Suzuki is going to be the next one to come off. And we'll bring on Arita. As Ito plays it forward to Yamamoto. And it's given straight to Oba. Suzuki dispossessed. And Mitsuhira loses out, but they retain possession. Ito crosses it in, and that's a penalty. We could have done without that. The penalty is confirmed. We need Lima to be a hero. Can he step up for us? Morishita, with the penalty, finds the back of the net. And it is 1-1. So we are going to demand more. And let's see what my final change is going to be. It is going to be Hladky coming off and Sasaki coming on. And let's see. Let's go attacking. We'll demand more again. As soon as I can. There we go. And it looks like this one is going to end in a 1-1 draw. And there it is, full time. Kashima Antlers 1, Nagoya Grampus 1. I'll be back with the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode in just a moment. Okay, here is the J1 league table, and as you can see, with 8 games gone, we've got 4 wins, 3 draws, 1 defeat, and 15 points. 4 points behind leaders Vissel Kobe, who we lost to on today's episode. They also have a game in hand as well, so we've got significant work to do if we're going to retain our J1 league title. So let's have a look now at when we might come back. And I think I'm going to come back for the games in May against Fagiano Okayama away and Consadole Sapporo at home. Because they beat us earlier in the season and I want to see us get revenge. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching and goodbye.